friends, how's it going and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are following a Vogue makeup tutorial. I haven't done one of these videos yet. I've seen quite a few YouTubers do it and I wanted to give it a go. So if you haven't already seen, Vogue makes YouTube videos with different celebrities and they share their skincare, makeup, beauty tutorials. They basically show you the way that they do it. And I just think it's super interesting to see how different people do their makeup. So since Bridgerton season 2, I think it was, came out not too long ago and I absolutely loved it. It's one of my favorite shows. And I think season 2 was just as good as season 1, which I don't usually say. But yeah, I absolutely loved it. I thought we would follow Phoebe's makeup tutorial. I can't pronounce her last name and I don't want to butcher it on here, so I'll have her name written somewhere, or you'll see in the title anyway. I absolutely love her character. She plays Daphne in Bridgerton. I was disappointed there wasn't more of her in season 2, whereas she does a lot in season 1. She's like the main character. I just think she's gorgeous, so we're going to be following her makeup tutorial.
I'm going to start with Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. So instead of using a brush, I'm going to use my fingers.
Okay, so she's using a liquid foundation and she's using her fingers to blend it in, which I don't usually do. I haven't done that since like high school, but we're going to do it the way she does it. So I'm using this foundation. This is the Matte and Poreless Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and there's no like squirty pump on this, so I'm just gonna pour a little bit on my hand. Oh, this feels so wrong. Okay, I accidentally poured quite a lot. I should have rolled my sleeves up for this. So I've got the foundation and she basically just dabs it around her face. This feels so weird. Okay. Yep, and she's just going in there, rubbing it in with her hands. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, this feels so wrong. I really don't like this. So usually I would use a beauty blender or a brush at least. But I guess the good thing about doing it like this is that the heat from your hands are gonna warm up the product a little bit. So it's gonna blend nicely, and it actually is blending really nicely. This is weird. Okay, so this is how we're looking for foundation. It's nice. It sort of made it look very natural, but I have sensory issues and I don't like touching the foundation. And also it sort of brought out the dryness in my skin. So yeah, I don't think I will be doing this regularly, but I find that most celebrities do it this way.
I used to cake on makeup when I was a teenager.
Same, I was so guilty of it.
Cake it on. And I actually do use a brush for this.
Oh, thank God.
Don't worry, guys. Oh wait. I'm gonna put it on with my fingers and then I'll brush it.
She's so cute.
In sixth form, I would like.
Okay, so she's using a concealer. Where did I put my concealer? Here it is. So I'm not as fancy. I'm not using NARS. I'm using my, what brand is this? Rimmel London Lasting Matte Concealer. And she puts it on with her finger, which I really don't want to do because it does come with a stick, but I'm going to do it the same way. Oh gosh. Okay, so she puts it under her eyes, and then around her chin, and then just around her face.
But I think back then, particularly when you're at school and I went.
Okay, so now she's using the brush to go in. So I'm gonna use this like flat foundation brush, and she's just blending that in. So again, my face is just looking super dry. It's very light coverage, which I like, but my face just isn't as dewy as hers. But she also did a bunch of skincare before she did her makeup, so maybe if I actually did skincare before my makeup, I would look like that, but yeah, it's like 8 p.m. so I'll be doing my skincare once I take my makeup off, not before I put it on.
So I'm just gonna brush them up first.
Okay, we're on to brows.
I like to fill in underneath because I like them to be straight. When I look back at pictures.
Okay, so onto brows. Her brows are amazing. Like, oh my gosh, I wish my brows looked like that. So she's using a brow pencil. I usually use a powder and a brush, but we're going to be using this one here. This is the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim eyebrow pencil. And we're going to start by brushing the hairs up. And then she starts with underlining the bottom of the brow.
I don't know, I like them chunky, fat and chunky.
Same girl, same.
This is the point where I say, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Bet you've never heard that one before. Okay. Barbara Carranza.
Okay, so then she doesn't really need to fill in the top, but I definitely do. So I'm just gonna do that. And I'm making them quite thick and just following my natural shape because that's what she does.
Brow soap.
Okay, so now she's going in with a brow soap. I don't have any like brow soap product. I could use soap, but I usually would do that before I put any color on my brows. So I'm going to use a brow mascara. I've got this one here. This is just a random one, but it's clear, so I think it's going to do the same thing. But it basically just like holds the hairs in place.
I'm going to do a little eye contouring, and I'm just going to go in with this color.
Okay, so now we're on to eyeshadow. And, oh, okay, let's not pause it like that. Okay, that's not really any better, but it's fine. So we need a light eyeshadow color. Oh my gosh. I cut my nails and now I can't open anything. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm using Elizabeth Arden's eyeshadow palettes. I'm just going in with a similar color to what she used. Might have to dip into something a little bit darker. Okay, so I added a little bit of color to my eyes, not a huge amount.
I'm gonna wet this and then I'll be back. Usually I lick it, but today I'm not putting you through that, so I put it under a tap.
Thank you.
So my technique for an eye is basically just following the end of my brow and pointing up towards it. And sometimes it goes horribly wrong, depending on the day.
Okay, so she's doing eyeliner. I can't tell if she's using like a gel eyeliner or if she's using eyeshadow, so I'm just gonna use eyeshadow and hope for the best. I'm contemplating whether I get up and get my proper brush or just try and use this one. Nah, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna have to. Thought I had everything I needed when I set up for this video, but apparently I did not. Okay, so I'm not gonna lick my brush either because it's not clean. And yeah, we don't lick our brushes, okay? Well, maybe you do, but no. Texture, sensory things, I'm not licking it. So I'm just gonna spray it with some water. And then I'm gonna go in with a black eyeshadow. So like that, just pointing up to the brow tail. Okay, it's not perfect and it's not totally like completely pigmented, but it sort of looks like she's going for like a smoky kind of look anyway, so I think it's fine. Okay, this eye is not as good as this eye. I'm hoping it's not completely obvious on camera. Wishful thinking. Yeah, I feel like doing eyeliner with a brush is like way harder than using an eyeliner pen, so props to her. Is that a saying? Props to her. Full credit to her that she can do that. because I suck at it.
Going alright so far. Next I'm gonna curl my lashes.
Okay, so now she is curling her eyelashes. I have my eyelash curler. Oh my god, that was so cold. Oh my gosh.
Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes.
Okay, so now onto mascara. I keep pausing it on funny faces. Okay, mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Extra Black Mascara. And she's like lifting her eye, but I'm scared I'm gonna poke myself in the eye if I try and do that. So I'm just gonna do it how I normally do it. And I'm gonna join in with her on the funny faces when you're doing mascara, because that's just what happens. Okay, we're doing bronzer. So I don't have any like cream bronzer or liquid bronzer, so I'm gonna use my Crayolan palette, and I have like a dark shade in here, which I think would be good. She had like a sponge thing on the product, but I'm gonna have to use my fingers, and I'm mixing sort of a medium brown with a darker brown. So she went along her forehead like that, around her chin like that. I'm gonna do a little bit more on my cheeks,
and I'm done. Just kidding. And then we're gonna blend.
Okay, so she's using a brush to blend it out, which I'm happy about, except I've got makeup all over my hands. I also cut my finger this morning, and all this makeup is like, oh my gosh, I hope it's not infected. All the makeup's like gotten inside it, and now it's like really red. Okay, let's try and blend this. Gosh, my skin is so dry. I need to moisturize so badly. Okay, so this is how we're looking. I actually really like that as a bronzer. I might use that more often.
Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip and Cheek Glow. Again, it's a liquid form, which I like because I can use my fingers.
Okay, so she's using a liquid or like cream blush. I have this one by Crayolan. It's like 2 cheek creams. I'm worried they're gonna be too dark on me, but we can just cover it with concealer. So back in with my hands. Okay, that's actually really pretty. Wait, I actually really like this makeup look. What is happening? I never use cream products. Okay, so that's cheeks done.
Go to Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat. I actually use this in Bridgerton a lot.
Okay, so now we're doing lip liner. And are we smudging it? Yeah, we're smudging it a little bit. So for lip liner, again, I'm using Crayolan. This is just a lip liner. And I'm just going around. This needs to be sharpened so badly. Okay, I'm just smudging it a little bit. Okay, the smudge look is actually really pretty.
Lip balm, this is the We Do Protect Balm. I love this product. All their products are sustainable and vegan and natural, and
I'll definitely have to try that brand. Okay, so she's using a lip balm. I don't have any like tinted lip balms. I think I'm gonna use the blush that I used and just put it on my lips and then put a gloss over the top. We're going to just experiment with that and see how that goes. Yeah, the only colored lip gloss I have is like super dark pink. I mean, I could probably try it, but I'm just worried it's gonna be super dark. Yeah, I think that's gonna be too much of like a red color. Okay, Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit of a clear gloss over the top. Just to give it that sort of lip balmy look.
And if I'm feeling really fruity, which I am, we do a little bit of this. Fill in my beauty mark. It's funny how the things that you hate when you're younger, you start to realize make you, you know, unique and individual. So, finishing touch.
That's like me with my birthmark on my stomach. I've learned to love it and accept it. I have a few freckles I might fill in. I think this pencil is probably going to be a little bit lighter. So I have one over here. Like that. I've never filled in my freckles before. This is weird. Then I have a couple of my chin. I don't know how I feel about it filled in. Like I filled in this one and these two. They're my more like dominant freckles. That sounds weird. Like they're the ones that stick out the most. So I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I don't know if I like it filled in, but it's something new. This whole makeup look has been completely different to what I usually do. So yeah, I'm loving it so far.
A little pop. Hollywood Beauty Light one.
Okay, so now we're using highlighter. I do not have a liquid highlighter. I don't have a cream highlighter. I've only got powder. So I'm going to be using this Mecca Max one in the shade Skin Halo. And I'm going to wet my brush a little bit. Just to sort of bring out the pigment a little bit more.
Same brush that I use to do my concealer, because then when I do my concealer the next day, I get a little bit of shine that's still on the brush.
I love that idea. I've never heard of anyone doing that before. And if I had a liquid concealer, if I had a liquid highlighter, I would definitely use that trick because I just absolutely love that.
And then I would probably let my hair down.
Her hair is stunning. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna finish it by spraying some Stella Times by Louis Vuitton. I'm obsessed with this fragrance.
So now we're putting some perfume on. I skipped the hair part just because I've already done my hair and our hair is very different. So I'm going to be using this perfume. This is the Daisy by Marc Jacobs. Again, it's like 9 p.m. so I'm not going to have this on for very long, but this perfume was the one that reminded me of her the most just because it's very like girly and feminine, and yeah, I feel like the smell just really suits her. So we're going to put some of this on. It smells so good. Oh my god. I just feel like in Bridgerton, like in that era, they would have had like perfume like this sitting on their desks and their nightstands and stuff.
Have a great day. Have a great day.
Best outro ever, honestly. Okay, so this is the final outcome of her makeup tutorial on her versus on me. Yeah, so let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think I did a good job? She is absolutely beautiful and an incredible actress, and I'm so excited that I followed her tutorial. I picked up actually a lot of new tricks. Yeah, I'll definitely be incorporating some of these tips and tricks into my everyday makeup routine, like using things like the cream blush. I like the whole glossy lip look. I like the smudged eyeliner. I like my brows being thicker. I usually feel like I have to make them a lot thinner than how they naturally grow. Just because I feel like everyone's getting into thin brows again, and the overly bushy dark brows sort of left the trend. But yeah, I'm into it. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. Turn on post notifications. I hope you had fun, and I will see you all next time with another video. Bye!
Yeah, you know that I only roll with real ones. not the type to front or make me feel done. Cause I got aspirations, baby, real ones. So you know I can't